I just had an intense moment of gender euphoria while I was having my post-workout wash. I was in the shower, lathering up my boobs.
People usually scroll away the moment that they hear my voice.
Y'all, I don't know what it is, but we've got to do better. I'm on Carnival Radiance right now, and this is my second time taking this ship, and last time ever. Second time on this ship in the past 12 months, third time ever, I think. And yesterday I boarded the ship. I got dress coded at the club when other people are wearing the exact same outfit, similar outfits. And I get dress coded and I have to put a jacket on.
Hi, Tori. It's Tori Tuesday.
Hi. Hi. Welcome to Tori Tuesday. You love doing this to me, don't you? On the
I
first,
totally
right
do.
away.
Totally.
My God.
Well, you look great. And also, I just love the juxtaposition of that one and you.
Yeah, that hit a little bit too close. It looked like my former roommate a little bit there. So.
I had a roommate like that too, just so you know. Nuts. Total nut.
Everybody in the comments, oh my God, tell that story. No,
I know, actually we could.
Good Lord.
So that person was on a ship and they got dress coded. Well, you want to know why you got dress coded? Because you're a man dressed like a woman. And it's a carnival cruise where there's kids.
I was just going to say, it's carnival. It's the fun ships. That wasn't fun. That was terrifying.
Right. That's
also, I don't even want to say dress like a woman because that's just offensive to women and to trans women. No. No.
My God, really? Come
dress
on,
like
people.
Something. What was that? Like just completely bare-chested, like club dress, sequin gold club dress with like a ratty ass wig and incomplete
No, totally.
And you're going on public. They're going on public, Buck.
Yes.
Public.
Yes.
What the heck?
I don't know what they're thinking. I honestly don't. Do they actually look in the mirror before they walk out the door? I mean, I do. I comb my beard before I walk out the door. So, like, I'm looking to see if there's food in my beard or, like, in my teeth. I always do that. Like, it's just, like, I'm not going to go out looking like that. Like, what?
Well, clearly this person is not trans and does not have gender dysphoria because, holy shit, I would not be looking like that in public.
That's right.
I mean, I get done up for these, so you guys are like, oh my gosh, she's so pretty all the time. No, by the way, I don't look like this all the time. Sorry. But
but I've seen you out of makeup. But I've seen you out of makeup. You actually still look very feminine and pretty. So it's a different kind of pretty. It's just a more natural pretty. But, you know, okay, sorry, dude.
Clown.
Yeah, but sorry, dude doesn't pass without. I mean, he's not passing, but he doesn't even remotely look like a woman out of that makeup. So, or in the makeup. So I don't know what these people are thinking. You know, today I really wanted to bring you these kinds of videos, Tori, because I wanted to talk about this victim mentality that has really captured the sort of the so-called transgender community. Everything is about woe is me.
100%.
You see it? It's shocking.
Everywhere. On Reels, on TikToks, and it's always a video where they're just like sitting somewhere in their car or in their bed or like in front of and like trying to make it like, I am so oppressed. I am such a victim. The world is out to get me.
Yeah.
You guys need to listen. Like, what are you talking about? Like, live your life.
No, they don't want to. I think they would be nothing without the victimhood status. They wouldn't. The marginalization, the we are genocide, we are everyone hates that. Like literally they live in this dark, deep like tunnel that they've created. Instead of they're looking down and under. They're not looking up. They never go outside and look in the sky ever. They just don't. They feel so dark.
They don't go outside. First of all,
they don't go outside.
There's a glass half full and a glass half empty mentality here, and it's always glass half empty. Everyone is out to get them. I've made a couple of tweets about this in the past. Imagine living your life constantly thinking everyone is out to get you.
No, I can't.
Like,
I can't.
What are you, why would you do that to yourself? Literally, why would you do that to yourself? I don't get it.
Because they don't know anything else, and also that community on TikTok teaches you to do that, and it's it's an actual bubble. And every time I actually go over there, I'm always freaked out. I'm like, I put my timer on 15 minutes. That's it. Because you literally can get sucked into, and then you start seeing a pattern, and then TikTok feeds you that pattern. And then it becomes like, oh, wow, actually there's a genocide on trans people. You can actually believe it. It's like, no, there is not. There's just not a genocide happening on trans people. There's laws changing. I lived before any of these laws even existed. So what do you even talk? See, that's what I'm saying. So let me bring up. I really wanted to talk about a lot of things today, but this next one is really something I think is really. Into it. Yeah, we are going to get into this next one because it's really something that is part of the conversation that I think you are the perfect person to sort of have this conversation with. But before that, thanks everybody for liking, subscribing, commenting, following Tori on all her socials that I put right there. Subscribing to the channel. We're at 200,006 followers now. I know, that's so
Remember when
amazing.
It was just to 100 and we were like trying to get you to 100 and like
totally. I totally remember. It's a lot of work. So just so you know, everybody, when you push that subscribe button, it does help a lot. So we, both of us appreciate giving us this space to have this conversation.
And I appreciate that they subscribe to my YouTube channel, even though I haven't put content out in 2 years.
Doesn't matter. It's still good that they do that because they see us really teaming up here and creating this great conversation. So with that, hold on, let me bring up this next one.
I never understood why guys get so upset when they find out you're transgender. Like, you can have a good conversation with them and like they first meet you and they're okay with you, but then they find out you're trans and they become super angry and their whole personality just like flips. It's like their whole personality flips on you, and it's like I never understood that. Like it's kind of scary. I mean, I guess it's because they're so threatened by me because I'm attractive and I'm trans, and they don't expect themselves to be attracted to a trans girl, I guess. But I mean, instead of being so mad at me, maybe just like let me help you take your stress away.
Oh, see, and that's
that's right.
The victimhood, the victim mentality, the woke is me mentality.
Yes, great.
Great. Because yes, she's pretty, fantastic, love that for her. Passing, boots, great. Hate the attitude. The attitude.
That's right.
I wish men weren't so mad at me. Well, maybe start by not deceiving them in the first place.
There you
Try
go.
Try that. Just once. And as someone who's been in that situation many a time, that I don't put myself in that direct line of fire, I guess. I always disclose. And we had talked about this before.
Yes.
But it doesn't matter how pretty you are and all that, like, you are not female.
That's right.
So don't go gallivanting around pretending that you are and then expecting him to just be, oh my gosh. It's okay. It's okay that you're still a man. You're so pretty. I love you. Like, they're not going to necessarily do that.
Well, also at the end, she got a little bit like sexual with her tongue in her cheek, like that. Let me relieve the stress. I'm like, okay, well, there you go. It is about sex. And I will tell you this. Nobody, I don't care if you're a man or a woman, likes to be deceived or fooled. Humans don't like that. They don't like to be deceived. And so you are being deceitful. This is why they're getting mad, because you're not being honest about who you are. All people will get pissed off in a situation where you're like, fool you. Like, no, that's why they're getting mad at you, because you come on to them in a way that is being very sexual. I will almost guarantee you that's what's going on in that situation.
Probably.
And then the man is getting excited that he might hook up tonight. And then what? She just all of a sudden throws it out into the hat that, actually, by the way, I'm trans. Like, what?
But then you're setting yourself up for two things. You're setting yourself up for failure, and you're setting yourself into a very dangerous situation, because especially as a trans woman who takes hormones, There's still
Yes.
male there and we can
Yes.
fight back, but not
Yes.
compared to a full testosterone-ridden dude who's angry at you. Because guess what? He's not going to hit a lady, but if he knows it's not a lady, that's scary. That is scary. Like, why would you put yourself in that situation?
Yeah, all bets are off the table once that happens because he now sees you as a dude. And that's the thing is, I said this many years ago, and people call me a victim blamer. I'm like, who's the victim? You're saying the trans woman is the victim? Wait a minute here, man. I don't think anyone should be getting hit as you do. But when you put yourself in a dangerous look, come on, people. Like, you have to have some responsibility for yourself. When you walk down the street in the middle of the night naked, and don't think a bunch of people are going to start attacking you and maybe getting you, then you're an idiot for walking down the street naked. So, like, no responsibility. They want to, that's again, going back to the victim thing. They don't want to take any responsibility. Yep, for their actions.
Everything's victim. Everything's
right.
a victim.
That's right.
Everyone is out to get them. They have, they're trying to date men. Oh, they're gonna get me. They're gonna get me. Yeah, because you're not upfront and honest, and that's a big problem today. Is that this whole culture that speak to men like there's a transaction there, like they're only good for their money or they're only good for their physicality and stuff like that. And of course, men are turning against that and not trusting women anymore. I mean, and trans women, I should say, not just women, trans women.
Yeah. Or people,
some guys really like trans women. Some guys really like
they
trans
do.
women.
I know that for a fact.
And that's fine. But
100%.
like, not all guys are okay with that. There's a lot of them that are becoming more okay with it, which is good in my case.
Of course it is, because they have more opportunity. Yeah, because you have more opportunity now. But
I prefer a guy that's not exclusively into trans women. But also, I'm always going to disclose right off the bat because I don't want to get my hopes up and get hurt, and I don't want to do the same for him.
Well, that's because you're a reality-based human, and also when you start a relationship off on a deceit, you're asking for it. I don't care if the relationship I don't care if it's gonna start off and you're gonna be 5 years, whatever that even means. You are going to end it in a bad way when you are deceitful. So I don't know why these people. I don't know why there's these trans women and these trans people who think that they always use that term. We don't owe you anything. You kind of do.
You kind of do. Everybody owes someone a modicum of respect in an intimate setting. When you're going to be in an intimate setting with someone.
Yeah, right on. Right on. So, yeah, I appreciate that conversation because it really bothers me, that whole situation. Here, let me take this one. Wait, shut up. Hold on.
People usually scroll away the moment that they hear my voice. So before you do, just give me a minute to talk to you.
Nope, scrolling.
Look at my face for a second. Because the thing that you're arguing about right now, that's my life. Politicians talk about us like we're an idea, a debate, a culture war topic. But I'm not a talking point. I'm a human being standing right here in front of you. I didn't transition because it was trendy. I didn't transition because someone convinced me to. I transitioned because pretending to be someone I wasn't was slowly destroying my life. I spent decades trying to fit into a role that felt like a costume, and the moment I finally stopped lying about who I am, I started breathing again. And now we're living in a time where governments are writing policies about people like me, where strangers debate whether our identities are real, while entire communities are being told their existence is a problem that needs to be solved.
Okay, you see what I'm saying? Again,
victimhood.
Woe is me. Woke is me. I'm literally like nobody cares about me. How do I exist? And like I'm just a human. And no, you're wearing a costume. If you admitted to everyone that you're wearing a costume, people would just be super cool with you, and nobody would care. But you're lying to the world.
And this is probably an individual who believes that he's actually a woman too.
That's right. They do. That's right.
Guarantee you. At what I was kind of thinking, listening to bro speak, I was kind of like, at what point do you think this woke mindset has seeped into these people's brains where they have listened to actual transsexual stories and rhetoric and have hijacked that same kind of thing and spew that out as their own story or make it work for their own story so they can be validated. I was listening to that because I'm like, okay, yeah, I've heard that. Although it's coming out of a very, very interesting sounding voice. I don't think a transsexual would be doing that.
You know, when you look different in the world, as you know, I do. I have tattoos and all of that, and I used to have a nose ring 30 years ago, and I had tongue rings, and I had, I did. I had all of that. I had it all of it.
You guys, what are we gonna do?
And I was married to a crazy looking woman who had tattoos, like literally her whole body was tattooed, and her face, and she was bald and everything. And people used to just stare at us all the time. You just deal with it. You walk down. You don't say, oh my God, why are you staring at me? Because you know why people are staring at you, because you don't look normal. And that's the whole point, is you don't want to look normal. As I grew up and became more mature, I actually look normal on some level now. And I prefer looking this way. But I went through my phase of looking like that person. But the fact that that person thinks that it's not going to get them stared at, or people aren't going to say it, is living in some kind of sort of space of like it's privilege, is that the word I'm looking for, or something that they think that they don't have to take responsibility for the way that they're looking.
Of course. And I wear wigs all the time. You see me every week with a different wig, but like that bright red hair, and you're over here like, I don't know why everyone's looking at me. I don't know why. The black makeup that is so...
No, totally.
Like, there's no balance at all. It's just black and then red. Why are people looking at me?
Yep. Also, I don't know. I think they have some piercings coming out of their face here and there and everywhere else, you know. They want you to stare. Right, because they want you to stare. Nobody does that. I was in the whole community body mod. Nobody does that without understanding you are going to be stared at. That's a bunch of bullshit. That's this. Right. And also this whole idea that they're after us. You know what they're after? They're after the ideology that you all created. And they're after the fact that you are trying to change a reality-based world. And people are sick of it. They're not going to... If you would have never touched biology, and you would have never touched kids, and you just went about your way being a trans woman, none of this shit would be happening. I guarantee you, I've been doing it a long time. Nope, none of it.
And that's why are we not listening to more voices that, like you, that have been through much, much worse than genocide that we're currently in, even though we have all this privilege of, in the United States at least, to be able to get surgeries and get like the health care and stuff.
That's right.
That you fought for, right?
That's right. I did.
Being stripped away. It's being stripped away because these people, these clowns,
I know,
these non-binary, what Gollum Smeagol looking thing, like that's why it's being taken away. The target, like we said before, the target's just been drawn on us wider and wider, and they're the reason for it.
They'll never admit it, and you know what a genocide is? AIDS was a genocide. That was an actual, nobody wanted to help gay people. I was there. The government didn't want to help. Reagan was like, no, basically let them die kind of situation. It was horrible. And gay men were dropping like flies. That's a true genocide, because they did want to wipe out gay men, and they didn't care about gay men until it started hitting other populations. And then it was like, oh, actually, this is crossing over. So, it's so fucking disrespectful for people to say, how many trans people are dying on a daily basis? How many? Come on. This is actually out of control. Like, they don't even know what the term genocide means. And they throw Nazi around. They throw genocide around. They throw fascism around. And a good friend of mine made a good point. She was speaking at a conference, and she said, if you lived in a fascist country, you wouldn't even be able to say what you're saying about a fascist dictator. What? That part. I'm like, great point.
And then we go and we have these giant rallies.
That's right.
No Kings rallies.
No king rallies.
I just...
what fascist country... I would love to know what fascist country... That's
would
right.
even allow that. It's happening
No.
on a grand scale, yet
Yep.
what's happening to you? You're allowed to do it. That's
That's
not a
right.
fascist country.
No, it is
Sorry to
not.
say.
And again, there's that victim. The left are victim motivated. It's their motivation is to constantly be that woe is me, marginalized communities. These people get to go before everyone else because they're, you get to have the victim card. And so anyone with the victim card gets to be stepping up to the podium first. It's just, I'm not teaching my baby that shit.
Well, thank God. Thank God we got
Yeah.
one. We got one. It's just that whole mindset. The
Oh.
words don't have the meaning anymore.
Mm,
When the words are used, those kind of heavy words are
that's
used
right.
so frequently,
That's
they
right.
lose the gravity of what those words mean.
That's
And so
right.
it's watered down, and everything is what transphobic, and everything is
Everything.
racist, and everything is that
Yep.
you don't like. Just because you don't
Yep.
like it, it becomes that word. And
white people are bad. Don't forget
white
it.
people are
We're white,
terrible.
and we're the worst
We're
people
terrible.
out there. So that was a
Absolutely the
great
worst.
segue right there, because I have this one, and I can't stand this guy, but he always talks in these weird analogies about white people, right? And I hate white people who do this. It's so embarrassing and wrong, and it's twisted.
As white leftists, the place where we fuck up a lot of times is that we think that
He's
our
still
politics
making
are so
content?
progressive
Of course he is.
that we have somehow surpassed the ability to be racist or to be ableist or transphobic, to be problematic.
Okay.
We think that our politics absolve us of any problematic ideal. That isn't the case. We are always white first. The more that I shut the fuck up and listen, the more I'm like, yeah, that was literally ingrained in me. I have to actively make a choice to think differently than that. I have to actively go through checkpoints in my brain that are wait a second, who's going to be harmed if I say that? Am I the person who needs to be saying this right now? What is the value of my white voice in this moment? Because no matter what the circumstance is, even as a trans person, in almost every single case I can think of, I'm not the one who has the most to lose. Portia, White Woman Whisperer, Han, Marie Soledad, all of these respected voices on this app keep saying the way that white leftists talk down specifically to black people is horrifying. And yet, it's still happening.
Oh my God, I just had to bring, but I can't listen anymore. And it says, listen up, white supremacists. Oh my God, it's the weirdest, again, victim mentality. Victim, victim, victim. And all the black people on TikTok are telling white, I saw this black woman, TikToker, she was like, black people, stop blaming white people for everything. And I was like, oh my God.
Oh, thank God. Thank God.
They're teaching this everyone else's fault except ours.
Also, did bro say at the beginning, I just can't, or the best thing I can do is just shut the fuck up and then continue to just keep talking?
Yep. Sure did.
Hello? Yeah, no, I can't stand this whole
it's gross.
Self-sacrificial because of my skin color.
Yeah.
What?
Also, I acknowledge racism. 100% it's there. There's no doubt about it. No one's saying it's not there. But to me, this kind of stuff creates more racism, okay? It's just why do you think people got more transphobic on some level? Because we were not, or they were not trying to coexist with the world. You have to mingle black and white. You have to mingle trans and non-trans. You have to push us together. We have bigger things to talk about than being fucking trans or being black or being white. There are bigger things going on there. But if we keep perpetuating that's the basis of the conversation, it's always going to keep people separated constantly.
Yeah, and it's exactly that. It's a constant machine that's dividing one another.
Yes,
we're constantly pitting each other against the other. For whatever reason, for content, for I don't know what our political party would. Yeah, exactly. I don't get it. If we're truly diverse and inclusive and we're trying to live a life where we can all live together, why are we so hell-bent on picking out the worst parts of each other and putting them on full display and blaming the other side for it?
I think honestly, I do think it's a sort of it's created. It creates something, or people, whoever are running the show, because someone's running the show, is put these things in to create this divide between black and white, a divide between trans and non-trans, a divide between the LGBTQIA people community. When you continue to keep divide, then you keep that sort of power structure going. Because if everyone got along and liked each other, like, that's not what they want. We'd all be living in a great space. They don't want that because it doesn't create, I think, money on some level, right? It doesn't create,
I think
like,
it's content.
power.
I think it's content.
And power structures.
Crazy.
100%. Okay, so with that, I wanted to bring this next one because I find this to be, as an older person and an elder and somebody who grew up as a butch woman and dealt with all kinds of bullshit stuff, and thank God, because it gave me thick skin. But I think it's always funny when I see a younger generation say stuff like this.
This is so annoying, being mass presenting in society. I'm walking down the street. Someone said, I'm assuming they're going to ask me for money. Somebody said, "Excuse me, sir." And I looked, and I saw his eyes look at my chest. "Excuse me, ma'am." How about you just say, "Excuse me"? We don't need the "ma'am," we don't need the "sir." Because in this instance, both are wrong. Yo, this is so...
Respect my name and pronouns, even though you've never met me before, know how I sound or how I act, but respect me.
Exactly. Like, it's a stranger, and you made an assumption anyway, friend. You made an assumption that they were going to ask you for money. So, right, like, this person already coming to the table with assumptions. So the other person can't have an assumption, but you can. They assumed you were a dude because you look masculine. Do you know how long that's been going on, Tori? Forever. Men have been looked at as women, and women looked at men, and sometimes you blend the lines of gender, and it's so ridiculous.
And sound off to the lesbians in the comment section that are going to say, "This happens to me all the time," and guess
right
what?
On.
Still
right
a
on.
woman. Because it happens. You said it happens at the beginning of time. Why are we so woke as me about it? Like, why did you make a video about it? Oh my God, I'm non-binary, and they called me a man, and then they called me a woman because they looked at my chest, and I'm neither.
I know.
Girl.
It's so crazy. Like, no one's gonna say, they're gonna say man or woman forever, by the way, people. Nobody's ever, the pronoun thing is gone. And also, when I meet people or whatever, and they email me and it has she, her, or they, them, or whatever in their email, you're never getting an email back from me, just so you know. So I'm not kidding. I actually judge. I'm a judger. I judge. If your pronouns are in any of your shit, we're not hanging out. We're just not, because you got some shit going on with you. Like, I don't want anything to do with it.
Imagine having to put your pronouns. Good Lord.
At work,
at my job in the corporate world, people have it in theirs, and I absolutely refuse to put my pronouns in my signature at the end of my Outlook. Like,
I find it to be this. It's so embarrassing. Look, I mean, okay, yeah, if you need to do it, you go right ahead. But I'm gonna be judgmental right now. I also pretty much know most people who do that just are not going to be in my same frame of mind. They're just not. The minute I start saying shit about trans kids, like, we're not going to get along with each other. So I already know how to, like, spot it a mile away.
Oh, 100%. And
yeah.
And I hate, and I've said this many times before, I hate the woke mindset of, I want other people who have no idea who I am to respect my pronouns and know what they see.
Yes.
Everyone in the history of forever is going to call out what they see, because you know what?
Yeah.
That's all they have.
Yeah. I know.
Like, and with that, why are we further perpetuating the end of respect and, like, decency to call someone, "Oh, thank you, sir," or "Thank you, ma'am"?
Yeah, that's right.
"Oh, thank you,
that's right.
You amorphous blob of gray. Thank you."
Like, and then they looked at my boobs, and then they were calling me she. Well, your boobs are there for a reason.
What if
so,
you
like,
had man boobs? What if bro had man
exactly.
boobs? You misgendered me.
What? Oh my God.
Pick a lane. Pick a lane. Pick something to complain
They
about.
can't. Again, victim. They need it. They can't just walk the world. Nope. They got about today. I came home. Somebody misgendered me. They literally need it. They need it to. It's like their food, right? It's like when they don't get misgendered or nothing happened transphobic today, they can't handle it because they need it. It's their energy. It's their kryptonite on some level, right? Like they just need to have some fucking pushback. This next one is really important, and you'll see why. Okay, so I'm pretty sure the person that's doing this video is not trans because I looked and I didn't see anything trans, but I think they're a trans ally. So so many of them should just shut the fuck up.
There's a trans genocide happening in the United States, and I feel like I'm losing my fucking mind because the only other people I see talking about it are trans people. Before any of this ICE at airport stuff was even occurring, trans people were already calling out the fact that they get massively disproportionately discriminated against throughout the entire process of navigating airport security.
This is a black person, by the way, telling you this, and I think black people and maybe even like Latina people or Latinos might argue that with you, or even maybe Asians.
Also, why does he care?
I
Why
know.
does he care so
Like
much?
trans people are the most marginalized people of the whole wide world. Like, no.
Trying to get some woke brownie points.
Yes,
Brownie
yes,
points or
yes,
something, like,
yes.
does it
Through
keep going?
TSA.
Yeah, it keeps going.
Just getting extra pat downs, extra scrutiny on their IDs.
It's not true.
The 3D scanners, all of that bullshit was already happening to trans folks.
No.
Now you have states where they're trying to create massive databases in order to meticulously track and locate the individual addresses and publicly identify the names of trans people just writ large, so that they have to live in constant fear of someone finding their identity or location
and he's not even trans.
and attacking them or harassing them for.
He's making that shit up. That is not true. Do you know that they're doing a census? They're doing a census to figure out how many trans people exist in the United States. This guy's saying they're like literally building a database of trans people with their addresses and everywhere they know. There's a big difference between that and a census. It's a literal census. I want to know how many trans people exist in the United States. I do. I want to know that. So now all of a sudden, if it's either what's that term? You're damned if you do or damned if you don't.
Damned if you don't. Yeah. Well,
yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
We didn't even have trans people weren't even part of a census years back.
I know. That's right.
And now
that's
we're
right.
being included in a census, and now it's,
that's right.
Oh God, they're coming for us.
It's a data
now. They're about us.
They're building a database with our addresses so they know where to go. That is such bullshit. That is a lie, fear-mongering bullshit that I'm so sick and tired. And this person isn't even trans. And they're saying this shit for us. For us.
Down.
I didn't ask you.
Don't talk for me.
Like I just said, like when, no, I don't know what it means to be a black person, so I can't go on and you got to make sure that you just do this and this for the black people because blah, blah, blah. Black people will get pissed if we did that shit. Like what? Remember that lady who what's her name? She's famous and she became a black lady, but she's
Rachel Dolezal.
Rachel Dolezal. They were pissed. Black people were like, what? She's like a white lady. Like, yeah, why aren't people pissed? So the same with women who are getting pissed that, men are saying they're women. It's like, no, it doesn't work that way.
but these wokey trans people will be like, oh, look at this ally. Look at this ally
of course.
standing
Of
up
course.
for our rights.
Of course.
What a man. What a gentleman.
Yeah. That's why he's doing it, because he has all the backing from the fucking idiots. Like, hold on, here it comes. Like this.
I just had an intense moment of gender euphoria while I was having my post-workout wash. I was in the shower, lathering up my boobs, when I suddenly realised how much of a handful I've actually grown just from the hormone treatment. People have asked if I would get a boob job, but I wear a C-cup bra, and although my boobs are spaced quite far apart, which is a common thing for trans people, I'm actually really happy with what I got. And so I won't be going for any surgery like that. But anyway, everyone seemed to really love it last time I came on and shared one of these moments. So I just wanted to share that with you. Love you all.
Why do you do this to me? Why don't you give me a disclaimer, a warning, or something?
They call that the jump scare. This person is on TikTok talking to young people about slathering their boobs up in the shower, and also talks about their vagina surgery and all of that to kids. Yeah, I know. It ruins it for people like you. I'm sorry to say, it ruins it for people like you.
Like,
yep.
Oh, like, and we're mentally ill. We know we're mentally ill, but
that's right. No, it's not okay. It's just not. It's such a fucked up.
Creepy. What I said earlier about Gollum Smeagol ass. Like, I mean, hello. Exactly right there. Like.
That person is psycho.
Surgery. I'm so scared. I'm scared. Yeah. I am so scared.
All kinds of stuff.
What was that? Smiley little. Oh, I'm so happy I have my surgeries. Oh, I get to slobber my boob. Who? Yeah. Who? As a transsexual woman, who is talking like that? Who?
Not actual transsexuals like you. You would never do that, and it's so disrespectful. And again, people, TikTok is a platform for 13 years and up. Your children are on there seeing this stuff. It is not okay. Yet people like me get booted off TikTok for saying, "Hold on, kids aren't trans," and I get wiped out, right? Like, and then they talk. Yeah. Lathering my breasts. I'm like, ew, it's so gross. It's like literal.
I mean, it is. Yeah. And just the creepy, like, uncanny valley way that bro stares into the camera.
Yes.
With all the piercings, all the accoutrements of what's going on.
Yeah.
Like, it's so unsettling. And again, that person is going out in public and going, "Oh, why are these people looking at me? Why am I being?"
Oh no, totally. Another victim.
There's a spectacle there. There's a spectacle on multiple levels, and dear God, I wish it wasn't a spectacle. Because
I know. It's sad.
I don't know. I need to do some Hail Marys or something.
Yeah, a vodka shot. Those are the people right there that are totally crazy, because you can, like you said, I can see it in his eyes, and there's just this total vibe coming out of this person that is so scary to me, that I don't know if this person is around young people or if they're influencing young people, or there's just a bad vibe coming out of that person. I don't know where they live. I think they live in Germany or something.
Bring up the picture again. Like, do we not have hair? Or do we have like monk like sideburn things?
No. They have like a bald head on the top, and then
green sideburns or something.
Yeah, and like green hair around. Like, if I didn't shave my head, like I would have this gross hair around here and this bald on the top. But he kept the stuff around the sides and then dyed it, and it's bald on the top. I hate that look.
But see,
it's so gross.
It looks. Okay, I don't even want to equate.
I think he's just sitting in the same position.
It looks good on you to have like a bald head.
Bald head.
Badass. But this is like, what is going on? Like, take away the piercings and all the tattoos and stuff. Like, live your life, like whatever. But like, the way bro talks to the camera just is so unsettling.
In
look
all
at that.
Of his videos, they're like, I know, it's actually, it is. And I, like you said, go ahead and live your life and all that. But I'm sorry, when you start talking about your boobs and shit on TikTok, I just can't believe TikTok hasn't taken him off. It's just, I've reported him a million times. I've reported him.
Is there like a bigger meta thing? Is it because he's actually a man and he doesn't actually have breasts, so they're allowing?
No, I don't think he's being
breasts.
Maybe, and I also don't think he's being reported enough. I think I get mass reported because the trans community gets everybody to go after me.
The trans community is what? Chronically online, have no lives, don't touch grass, don't look up, don't go outside.
Literally. Why I'm with my baby.
They do.
Well, I'm online for 15 minutes and then I'm with my baby for the rest of the day, so it means nothing to me. I know, totally.
Oh my gosh, this comment was so transphobic. I can't believe this person is allowed on social media. Send!
Send! I'm reporting you. Oh, man. Okay, that's all I got for you today, friend. That was enough.
Yeah, that was enough is right. And we ended on that one. Oh, good lord.
Yeah, because it's good.
Can't wait for the comments on that one.
I know. Please leave good you guys leave the best comments. I love it so much.
They do. Yeah, they do. And it
so
makes
good.
my freaking week every single time. It carries me all over into the next Story Tuesday.
I know. It's crazy. Well, we'll talk about doing more stuff soon. And maybe I'll bring Tori on a live. If you guys all want a live, maybe next Wednesday. I think I don't have anybody booked next Wednesday. Let me know, and then we'll bring her on. I think your work schedule. We'll have to figure out your work schedule, right?
We'll figure it out. But yeah, we should do it.
We'll figure it out. We'll bring her on a live. But I have to do a special live because it will be fun to have the time with everybody in that situation. Okay, so follow Tori on her socials, on her YouTube. Thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. Thanks for making Tori Tuesdays so. What rhymes with Tori Tuesdays? Trashy. No, it's not a trashy day. Something Tori Tuesdays. Put it in the comments. I am thinking of it right now. Yeah. I'm completely stunned by this whole
I know, like where's freaks. Did you hear? Did you see some people wanted like merch, like Tori Tuesday merch?
Oh no, we should totally think about. Yeah, no, that's awesome. Totally, that's totally awesome. Yeah, totally. We'll totally do that. Okay, everybody. Thanks again. Comment, like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys all in the next one.